Hello everyone, I hope you all are well. We are going to be continue the GCSE Maths revision class today. So today is our second session. We are streaming today through two platforms, Facebook and YouTube. So if you have subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can see the live feed is coming up, and also our Smart Tutors Facebook page. It's a trial session. You can see our live feed is coming through the Facebook as well. Right, so what we have studied so far in the first class, we have mentioned that we are going to be go through specific topics to grab the 4-marker, 5-marker, 6-marker questions from your upcoming GCSE maths exam. So of which we are going to be concentrate topic by topic. So if you are fluent and confident with your algebra skills, you can make more than 20% of the marks, right, of your GCSE all three papers. So from the first class, we have started to learn about algebraic fractions, change the subject, completing the square, expanding brackets, expanding double brackets, expanding triple brackets, factorizing quadratics, factorizing normal expressions, indices, Powers laws, and inequalities. Inequalities with a linear expression, inequalities with a quadratic expression, simultaneous equation with two variables, and simultaneous equation with one of them as a quadratic, solving equation linear and solving equation quadratics. um, all these topics are going to become appear in your all three papers. Maybe those who are sitting for IGCSE paper, you are going to be sit for two papers. You're going to be facing these all topics, right? So last class, if you have missed the last class, please go through our YouTube channel. There's a playlist created for streaming videos for GCSE content. It's a yellow color banner. You can see the first class, which is last Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, last Friday, I believe. So last Friday, there's a video there. Please go through the first 10 questions we have already completed. So what we chosen is the algebra topic for the first two classes. Once we finish the algebra, after the today's classes, from third class onwards, I'm going to be pick another topic. It could be cumulative frequency, it could be probability, it could be a tree diagram with algebraic more harder questions, or maybe kind of a trigonometry, right? I have no idea what is going to be on the third class, but today is the last class for the algebra. So let's continue with the question number 11, right? So the question number 11, I always say that mean look at the marks. How many marks they have given? 8 marks for this question, right? 4 parts, to be honest with you. There are 4 different parts. Each part carries like a 2 marks. So we are going to be working on to understand how to do this question, right? So the first question, I'm going to be work on this one. Make A as the subject, right? So make A as the subject. So the question is all about D equal G plus 2AC, right? So the A is going to be here. So you ask the G to go other side. So D minus G equal 2AC, right? Now you need to do the opposite operations. So 2 and C multiply together the A. So you need to do the reverse operation, right? So divide. So A as on its own equal D minus G over 2C. So the answer is A equal D minus G over 2C. So that is the answer for the A part. And the B part, factorize fully. So I'm just going to be changing a different color to stand out on the blackboard. So factorize fully, right? So 9EF minus 12F, right? So from the year 9, you start the topic called factorizing. Factorizing means it's the opposite to the expanding bracket. So taking the common letter or number out of the expression. So here you can take the f as a factorized, and 9 and 12 you can take 3 out. So bracket start 3 times 3, 9, and e is going to be left over. F is already out, so minus, right? Minus. So 3 times 4 is 12. So that is the final answer for the factorization. So you are taking the common number out and common letter out, so making as a factorized format. So the next question, let me do the C part now. Expanding brackets. So when you are expanding, so we use a method called FOIL. FOIL. So first, out, inside, last. What does that mean? So first, x times x, so that gives x squared. So outside, x times minus 5, so minus 5x, and inside 2 times x is plus 2x, and minus 2 times 5 is 10. So that is the last term here. So use the method first, outside, inside, last, right? So that is the expanded version. So you need to collect the like terms. So x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 5x plus 2x, you all know, minus 3x minus 10. So that is, I'm going to be underlined, that is the answer for the C part. And the D part, I'm going to work on here. It's the power law. When the powers are, bases are same, when you're multiplying, powers need to be added together. So n, 7 plus 4 is 11 over n over 5. So n 11 divide by n11 divide by n5. So when you're dividing, powers need to be take away. So 11 take away 5, it's going to be 6, right? So n to the power 6 is going to be the answer, right? So n to the power 6 is going to be the answer. So I'm just going to be, make sure that is n to the power 6. Right, so I'm going to go to the next question, right? So I'm going to the question number 12, right? So we have completed first 10 questions, right? So if you have missed that one, you need to be follow the, if you have already missed that one, so please make sure you follow the first video, and to make sure that mean you have follow the first 10 question, and we are going to be continue from 11 to 20 or 25 today, right? So the 12th question is solve. Solve means what? You need to be find out the answer for the x value, finding the answer for the value for the x. So show clearly, clear algebraic working. So it's a 4 marker, right? It's worth for spending like a 2 to 3 minutes to finish this one. So x squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0, right? Now you have a couple of methods to do this one. You can use factorize quadratics method, or you can use completing the square method, which is a little bit harder on this one, odd number. And if you can use the completing the square or quadratic formula method, right? Now the factors, the correct factors for this one, right? So how to do this one is 36. So you need to list all the factors of 36. So 1 and 36, 2 and 8, and 3 and 12, and 4 and 9, and 6 and 6, right? Which factor pair gives 5 when you are subtracting? So because the sign is minus here, when you take away 36, take away 1, 35, not that one. 18 take away 2, 16, not that one. 12 take away 3, 9, not that one. 9 take away 4, 5, that is the one. So minus 9 and plus 4. So x plus 4, x minus 9 is the answer. So x plus 4 equal to 0. So x can be minus 4 or x minus 9 equal to 0. X can be 9. Bear in mind, so you have a method to do this one. It's called factorizing and solving the equation. But you can bring a calculator for your GCSE exam and have a look. Some of the calculators have this function how to find out this quadratic equation, solving quadratic equation. Calculator is a mini computer, so there are loads of formula fed into the computer, right? So lots of algorithm behind the scene program in a way you can use the calculator effectively to find this answer, right? If you have spare time, right, during this study leave, please play with your calculator. You have option button. Let me show you the method how I use, right? So methods, in this my electronic calculator, I have option number 5. It's the equation, and there is option 3, and you can feed all the numbers. So 1 is my x squared coefficient, and the next one is minus 5 coefficient, and the next one minus 36 is my n number. And after you press this one, press again, and you will get an answer x equal 9, and press it again, x equal minus 4. So that's how you use a scientific calculator to check the answer you got is correct, right? So make sure you use the function. In the modern calculator, if you are using the FX991 or FX85 or other models, there's option called polynomial factorization, power 2, and go to the higher power 2, then you feed all the information. So what are the information you need to input? So ax squared plus bx plus c is the standard quadratic equation. So computer, the calculator need to know what is your a value, what is your b value, and what is your c value. Once you given those 3 values, calculator process that information and give that x value for you. In this question, you have seen a is 1 and b is minus 5 and c is minus 36. I have fed into the calculator and press the equal sign. Calculator gave us the answer 9 and minus 4, right? That is my question number 12. Let's move on to the question number 13. Again, another 4 marker, right? The diagram shows a shape, right? It looks like a kind of a two rectangle joined together. So I'm just going to be choose a color to work on this one. The shape has an area 129 and work out the value of x, right? So I'm going to be divide this calculator into 2 parts, right? And now what is the answer for this one is 3. Why it's 3? Because the total length here is 9 and this one is 6 and this one is 3, right? Now if you're doing this one in your actual GCSE, you can show the working out. It's the 4 marker, right? So area of A, so you can easily say that 12 times 9. You don't need a calculator for that. So if you want to double check, you can more than happy to do that. 108. And area of B, so area of B, which is 3 times x, and that is 3x. So A plus B area given as a 129, right? So both areas together, so 108 plus 3x equal 109. So from that you can find out 3x equal 109 minus 108, right? And you can solve this one. So I'm just going to be write this one that is behind my screen, so you may not be able to see that one. So I'm going to be work on here. 3x equal 121. Hope you're right. So x equal 21 divided by 3 and 7. So x equal 7. That is the answer, right? You're more than happy to share and talk to me, interact with me through the YouTube chat facility, but that is restricted for only for the subscribers. It takes only few seconds to click the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel to see all the future notification to for upcoming videos and streaming. That is my question 13, and we are moving on to the question number 14, right? So question number 14, expand and simplify. Careful with the question's wording, right? 9 marker. You won't leave this question blank because 9 marker, it's heavy on your GCSE exam, right? So again, double brackets, we are using the FOIL method. What is FOIL method? First, outside, inside, last. First, m times m, which is m squared. M times out, 5m. Inside, minus 8m. Then last, minus 8 times 5, minus 40. So m squared plus 5m minus 8m is minus 3m minus 40. That is the answer for the A part. B part. So the B part, factorize fully, right? So again, 5 and 20, I'm going to be take the 5 out, and I'm going to take one of the y out. So 1 plus 4y. So you can double check this one by expanding the brackets again to making sure the question is coming. 5y times 1 is 5y. 5y times 4y is 20y squared, right? Now, I'm just going to be doing the question here. Simplify, right? So this one is a, it won't take that long to answer. Any power p squared plus 3 to the power 0. Any power, a letter or number, anything to the power 0 is the answer number 1, right? Now, the next one, solve, show clear algebraic working. So what they really mean is like work out this one and find out the x value, right? I'm going to be I don't have enough space here. So I'm going to do this one, 2x minus 5, bracket close, 9 minus x over 2. So you can consider there is a 1 underneath this one and cross multiply. So you can cross multiply 2 times 3, it's going to be 6 2x minus 5 and 9 minus x. Expand the brackets, I'm going to be continue here. 12x minus 30 equal 9 minus x. So I'm going to bring the minus x one side and the numbers to the other side. What is that called? Collecting like terms. So 12x with plus x. So 12x plus x and 9 plus 30. So 13x equal 39, and easily you can find the x equal 39 over 13, which is 3. Right? So that is the answer for question number 14. Right? Now, I'll let you understand this by bit, but to get the maximum output of this video session, even though we are very busy during the daytime and other commitment, right? I would kindly ask you to, if you are sitting for the GCSE this year, May, June, right? I kindly ask you to take a writing pad, even though it's a late night. You must be like just watching this one from your study room. Take a writing pad and do the questions by yourself rather than watching, right? So if you know exactly what is happening, you can watch and understand the question. But if you want to practice, please start to write and understand the method behind the question, and try to practice. And if I'm too speed, you can still watch the video. All the videos are going to be saved in the playlist in our channel after the streaming session. We are moving on to the question number 15. Question number 15, have a look of this one. A cuboid is given. A cuboid, x plus 1 is the height, 3 minus x is the width, and 2x plus 5 is the length. Show that the volume is that one, right? a cubic expression. The good news is they have given the answer. You only need to know how to expand expand the three brackets and multiply together, collect the like terms, and making sure you get the answer as a volume, right? So now I'm going to show you how to do that one. So volume, we all know length times width times height, right? So volume is length times width times height. So length is going to be 2x plus 5, and width is 3 minus x, and the height is x plus 1, right? So basically what I'm saying is I'm multiplying all the length, width, and height. It's basically expanding the brackets, right? So when it comes to expanding the brackets, do two at a time, right? So do the two brackets at a time, and after that the result is going to be multiply the third one. So keep the first one if you like, because first one looked like a big 2x plus 5. Keep that one and put a square brackets. So FOIL method, what is that? FOIL, F-O-I-L. First outside, inside, last. First, so 3 times x, 3x. Outside, 3 times 1 is 3. Then inside, minus x times x, minus x squared. L, last is minus x times 1 is minus x. And further, I'm going to be expand this one. So 2x plus 5. And the next bracket is going to be 3x, and minus x is going to be 2x, right? And plus 3 minus x squared, right? So I'm going to start here. So 2x plus 5 and 2x plus 3 minus x squared. Now you have to be very careful with what I am doing. So 2x times 2x, it's going to be 4x squared. Then 2x times plus 3, it's going to be 6x. And 2x times minus x squared, which is minus 2x cubed, right? Hope you understand that. Now I'm going to do 5 times 2x is 10x. I'm going to be right underneath this x because they are like terms, right? So then the next one is 5 times 3, which is 15, which is a number term. And 5 times minus x squared, which is minus 5x squared, right? Now I am going to be add all the expressions together. So minus 2x cubed, it's going to become here. So first of all, 15 is on its own. I'm going to write the 15 here because in your answer, I saw a 15 there. Then 16x, if you add that 10 plus 6 is 16x. Then minus 5x squared plus 4x squared is minus x squared. And finally, minus 2x cubed. Maybe I don't have enough space because it's going out of the screen. So I'm just going to be rewrite that again, minus 2x cubed. Hope you understand. That is the volume equation for that cuboid, right? Basically, the question is all about expanding bracket. They didn't ask that way. They ask in a kind of a geometric volume question, but you need to understand it's algebra involved. You need to be expand the brackets. So question number 15 done. Question number 16. So question number 16 is all about a third knowledge. You need to understand the third knowledge. So show that brackets equal to, that is the answer. Show each stage of your working, right? The reason why I picked up this one, because we have another session. We are going to be teaching you how to do the third questions, rationalizing the third, simplifying the thirds, multiplying, and all the other harder questions on the thirds on a different video. But the reason why I picked up this question, mainly this is involved the knowledge of expanding brackets, right? So A part, I'm going to do this one, expanding brackets 6 plus 2 root 12 whole thing squared, right? So basically what it is actually is 6 plus 2 root 12. Again, multiply by 6 plus 2 root 12. If you are a A-level student or AS level student, you can directly multiply. I wouldn't write that two brackets side by side. If you are A-level students, you need to expand straight away using the A plus B whole thing squared formula. Some of your GCSE students already know that formula, but I'm not putting a pressure on you. Do step by step, because they clearly asking for a show each stage of your working. So write the brackets side by side and use the FOIL method again. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 2 root 12, so which is 12 root 12. Then 2 root 12 times 6 is again 12 root 12, right? And now plus 2 root 12 times 2 root 12. Careful, 2 root 12 times 2 root 12. We all know 2 times 2 is 4. And root 12 times root 12 is just 12. So 4 times 12 is 48. Right? Now, what we need to do is 48 and 36 is collecting like terms. 48 plus 66 is 54. 84 is the number. And plus 24 root 12. Right? Now, again, root 12 can be written as, you all know that one, 2 root 3. Right? So 84, 24 times 2 root 3. So 84 plus 48 root 3. Now we can take the 12 out. 7 plus 4 root 3. So that is the answer they ask you to prove. We already got the same answer. Going to the B part, simplify fully. So 27 A12 over T5 to the power minus 2 over 3. So now careful with this question. This question has a negative power, right? When it comes to negative power, the best way to do is you flip the fraction and turn the negative power to the positive power. What is that? So you flip the fraction and keep the power to a positive power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the bracket, and t to the power 5 goes on the top over 27 a to the power 12. Hope you understand that. So it's not 5, it's 15. So t to the power 15, 27 a to the power 12. So now the power is 2 to the power 3. The negative is gone. So by doing the flipping, the negative power turn into a positive power. Now what I'm going to do is I am taking a cube root. I am taking the cube root. Cube root means you divide the power everything by 1/3, right? So T15 times 1/3. And now this 27 can be written as 3 to the power 3, that 1/3, times a to the power 12 times 1/3 to the power squared, because we already done the cube root. Cube root, if you cube root gone, is only the 2, power 2 is going to be there. So now the final answer is going to be 3 is going to be cut by 5. So t to the power 5 over, and this 3 and 3 cancel, so 3, and this 3 and 12 is going to be cut, so a to the power 4 to the power 2. So this 2 is going to be power to the power multiply again. So t to the power 10 over 3 to the power 2, 9, a to the power 8. So that is the final answer for this question. So lots of steps involved, but making sure you flip the fraction, make it positive, and after that cube root, then the power to make the final answer, right? Just taking a small break, 1 second. Right, we are moving on to the next question, question number 17. So question number 17 is going to be, let me do that one. So it's easy power question. So g to the power 6, g to the power 4. So g to the power 6 times g to the power 4. It's the same base, right? Same base, and powers need to be add them together. So g to the power 10. So when the bases are same, when you are multiplying, powers need to be added together. So the b part, k to the power 10 divide by k to the power 3, which is k to the power 7. C part, 3cd4 to the power 2. So basically, to the power 2 means you square them up. So 3 squared is 9, c squared, d 4 times 2, power to the power you multiply, 4 times 2 is 8. Careful, that is the answer for the C part. And the D part is the inequality, linear inequality. So what you want to do, 4x plus 7 greater than 2. So the normal way how you do the solving equation. So 2 minus 7. So 4x greater than minus 5 and x greater than minus 5 over 4. That is the answer. You don't need to a specific answer. It's a range of answer. It's possible, right? So that is 4x plus 7 greater than 2. The solution is x is greater than minus 5 over 4. Right, that is my question number 17. Now question number 18. So from this question you can see that powers, laws of powers is coming often. So A part, 8 e to the power 15 to the power 2 over 3, right? So first of all, you need to understand how to do this question. So first you need to start with the bottom number. So that is the cube root. So this bottom 3 cube root, and this 2 is the power, right? So when you are taking the cube root, right? Cube root of 8 is 2 and cube root of E15 is going to be 5, right? If you need some working out for this one, 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3. Cube root means 1/3. 3 and 3 cancel. That's the reason I got 2 here. Then the next one, e to the power 15 times by 1/3 cube root, and 3 goes into 5, e to the power 5. That is the reason e to the power 5. So now power, 2 to the power 2 means 4 e to the power 10. 4e10 is the correct answer. B part, right? So the B part, y over 2 to the power minus 4 in the form of a/y/n, where a and n are integers. Integers means the whole number, right? So what I said the previous question, if you see a negative power, you need to flip the fraction and change the power to the positive power. So do the same thing here. So 2 over y to the power 4, right? Does it make sense? Now what we are going to do is, this 4 belongs to both of them. So 2 to the power 4 and y to the power 4. So 2 to the power 4, we all know it's 16, and 16 over y to the power 4. Now they're asking you to bring the y to the power 4 to the top, so that becomes minus 4, right? So now this is the format they're asking, because a, y, n format. So if you want, you can write a as a 16 and n as a minus 4. You don't need to, because they didn't ask for write what is a, what is n, but you can leave the format as a, y, n format, right? Now I don't have enough space, but I'm going to be making the white space here to solve this question, right? So 4x minus 2 over 3, that is my next question, minus 5 minus 3x over 4 equal 6, right? Look at the marks, it's 7 marker, worth for spending some time to learn how to do this question, right? So 3 and 4, we told last class, is a butterfly method, right? Butterfly method means you multiply 4 times 4x minus 2 and minus 3 times 5 minus 3x over 3 times 4 is 12 equal 6 over 1, right? So now expanding the brackets, right? So 4 times 4 is 16x minus 8 minus 15 plus 9x over 12 equals 6 over 1. So if you cross multiply, you get 16x plus 9x is 25x. Minus 8 minus 15 is minus 23. Now 12 times 6 is 72. Bring all the numbers to one side. So 25x equal 72 plus 23. So that is going to be 95, right? And just if I make any mistake, just to quickly, now 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 2 is 8. And 3 times minus 5 minus 15 and plus 3 times 3 9x. So multiply 25x minus 23, right? And plus 23, 95, that is 25x. So you can leave that as x equal 95 over 25, or you can simplify by 5, right? So 5 ones 5, 5 times 9 and 5. So 19 over 5, or you can make it as a mixed number. So which is 3/4. It's depend on if it's a calculator paper, you can use the calculator to find out what is the answer, right? So that is the question number 18. Moving on to the question number 19, as I said, you can see clearly the questions is more focused on the question number 19 is more focused on the power, right? It's a 3 marks question. Like to be honest, that's the question is this question is coming as a 21. So I'm going to be take that question from here. So this B part is already covered in another question. So I'm just going to be take this question number 19 as the 3 marks of this one. So it's a incorrectly put as a 3 marks for the both question, right? So let's read this question. Given that 3 to the power x divided by 9 to the power 3x equal 81. Find the value of x, show clear algebraic working, right? So this question, so 3 to the power x, if you can make the 9 as a 3 to the power 2 to the power 3x. So what I did, we all know 9 equal to 3 to the power 2. That's all I did, right? So 9 is, I am rewriting as a 3 to the power 2 to the power 3x equal 3 to the power 4, right? 81 can be written as 3 to the power 4. Now 3 to the power x over 3 to the power to the power, you multiply 2 times 3 is 6x, right? Equal 3 to the power 4, right? Now again, I'm just going to be writing here 3 to the power x, when the bases are same, when dividing, you can take away the powers, x minus 6x equal 3 to the power 4, right? Now 3 to the power minus 5x equal 3 to the power 4. The base are same, 3 and 3. So therefore, minus 5x equal 4. So x equal 4 over 5, which is minus, so minus 4/5. So this is the answer for the question number 19. Hope you understand that one. So we are moving on to the question number 20. So question number 20, if you have a look of the question, it is a simultaneous equation with quadratics. It's very important, 5 marker. Don't leave this blank in your final exam. I want you to understand how to do and do 1 or 2 questions. That's more than enough. Practice with couple of questions. That is make you confident, right? The first equation, have a look, 3xy minus y squared equal 8. We call this as a quadratic equation. Why? There's a y to the power 2, right? The next one is this is the first equation. Second one is x minus 2y equal 1. X minus 2y equal 1. So this is we called as a linear equation because it's a straight line, right? Linear equation. There is no squared. So make the linear equation any of the letter as a subject. So make the x as a subject. X equal 1 plus 2y. Right? So what I'm doing, I'm taking the minus 2y to the other side is 1 plus 2y. So what I'm going to do is substitute x equal 1 plus 2y in the equation 1. So 3, instead of x, I'm going to write 1 plus 2y. Then y minus y squared equal 8. And I'm going to be expanding this bracket. So 3 and y is going to be multiplied. 3y times 1 is 3y. And 3y times 2y is going to be 6y squared minus y squared equal 8. Now I know it is going to a quadratic equation. 6y squared, take away y squared is 5y squared plus 3y minus 8 equals 0. Right? Now you can put the brackets equal to 0. Now how to do the quadratic factorization? 5 times 8 is 40, right? 5 times 8 is 40, and you can see 8 and 5 are the factors which gives plus 8 and minus 5, right? So you can find out how to do that one. This is like how I do is, so I put 5y plus 8, then the next one 5y minus 5, then you simplify that one, so this becomes y minus 1, and the next one 5y plus 8. So these are the two answers possible. So y can be 1 or y can be minus 8 over 5, right? So having said that, this one, so I told you you can use the calculator to do this question. Have a look of this one. So I'm just going to be changing the A answer as a 5 and B answer as 3 and C answer as minus 8, and press the calculator again. See, look at that, x equal 1 and again minus 8 over 5. This is what I said, you can make the calculator use effectively to make sure that your answers are correct. Now that is not the end of the question. You need to find out the x. So y equal 1 means x equal 1 plus 2 times 1. So x equal 3. So that is the pair of answer, x equal 3 comma y equal 1. So that is a perfect solution. Then y equal minus 8 over 5. So x equal, you can substitute 1 plus 2 times minus 8 over 5. So 1 minus 16 over 5. So that is minus 11 over 5, I believe. So x equal minus 8 over 5. minus 11 over 5 x, and y is minus 8 over 5. Sorry, maybe that my answers are going out of the screen. Sorry, now only I see the margin. I have written down here. I shouldn't be writing that beyond that level, but now I think it's okay, right? I hope you can see me behind me. So that is the solution, the entire solution, 5 marker for that question, right? So we have some time until another 11 minutes or something. We can do a couple of questions more if you're okay with that, right? Question number 21. It's a 3 marker making the subject, right? So y is given as y equal 5 minus 2x over x plus 3. This is very important question. You can make a star mark in your writing pad because the subject they are asking, x, appears in top and bottom. X appears in 2 places, right? The method what we teach during our theory time, you need to be cross multiply and make the letter in 1 place by factorizing. This is the method. So you multiply y x plus 3 because y over 1 you can cross multiply. So y multiplied by x plus 3 equal 5 minus 2x. So x times y plus 3y 5 minus 2x. Bring everything to one side. What I mean by x need to be in one side. So xy plus 2x equal 5 minus 3y. X outside of the bracket, y plus 2 inside equal 5 minus 3y. So you can easily write the x answer is 5 minus 3y over y plus 2, right? And that is the answer for the question number 21. Now I'm moving on to the question number 22. Have a look. The diagram shows the rectangle. The area of the rectangle is A. Given that A is less than 3x plus 27. So the examiner is making a quadratic inequality on a area type question. So they just join together two topics together, right? So area, you can say 2x minus 4, it's the length, multiplied by 3x plus 2, less than 3x plus 27. That's all they're asking, right? So that is the equation. And after that, they're asking find the range of possible values for x, right? So I'm going to be using the FOIL method, first outside, inside, last, and making sure you find the expression. So 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times 2 is 4x minus 12x minus 8 less than 3x plus 27. Right? Now 6x squared, 4x minus 12x is minus 8x, and the 3x coming this side, so minus 3x minus 8 minus 27 less than 0. So I'm going to be write the final expression 6x squared minus 11x minus 35 less than 0. Right? Now what I am going to do, it's the quadratic factorization I need to find out. This time I'm going to use the calculator. So I don't know what factors need to become. So I'm just going to be use my calculator. So make it 0. How to go? So it's an equation and it's a quadratic equation. In my calculator, this is the method. In your calculator, just to switch around with your buttons and see where is the polynomial or quadratic solving equation. So my A is 6 and B is minus 11 and C is minus 35, and press the button 7 over 2 and minus 5 over 3. So 7 over 2 minus 5 over 3. What does that mean? Is one of them is 3x plus 5 and 2x minus 7 is the answer. If you multiply, you will get that solution. So you can use the calculator answer, put the factorization properly. So 2x equals 7, x equals 7 over 2, and 3x plus 5 equal 0. So x equal minus 5 over 3. Now the question is not over. So this is a quadratic graph, right? So the points are minus 5 over 3 and 7 over 2, right? And now the graph is less than 0, means below the x-axis, right? Below the x-axis means this is the possible answers for the x, possible values of x. So what is the final answer? X, the value is between minus 5 over 3 or 7 over 2. So this is the answer for the question, right? Question number 23, solving equation. You can easily do that one. So A part, so 4 minus x, 7 minus 3x. So simple expanding bracket and solving equation. So 20 minus 5x equal 7 minus 3x. And then now bring everything to one side. So minus 3x comes to the left hand side, plus 3x minus 5x, and 7 minus 20. 3x minus 5x is minus 2x equal 7 minus 20 is minus 13. So x equal 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. X equals 6.5. So B part, factorize fully. 16 m cube g cube plus 24 m squared g5. Now we need to find out the factorize proper factors for this one. So 8 is the factor for the 16 and 24. M squared and m3, you can take the m squared out. G cube and g5, you can take the g cube out. So what is left over? So 8 times 2 is 16. M squared is out, so 1 of the m. G cube is out, plus 8 times 3 is 24. M squared out, G3 out, and G squared is the inside answer. So always good to check the answer by multiplying back again and making sure you get the answer, right? So that is the answer for the question number 23. Now question number 24, I'll quickly do that one. So we'll make a mark as a 25 questions today. So y squared minus 25 minus 48, they're asking factorization. So you know factors of 48 is 6 and 8. Bigger one get the minus and small one positive, because minus 8 plus 6 is minus 2. So the answer for the question is y plus 6, y minus 8. So that is the first part. And second part is the continuation of that. So you can say y plus 6, y minus 8 equals 0. And so y equal minus 6 and y equal 8. So so these are the two answers for the y equal minus 6 or y equal positive 8. That is the question number 24. That is a 3 marker. And the last question, question number 25, right? We will stop at the question number 25. It's a simultaneous, a linear simultaneous equation, right? I will show you how to do this one in a calculator and a normal method how to do that one. So 7x minus 2y equal 34, and this is my first equation. And the next one is 3x plus 5y equal minus 3. Careful with the coefficient. So look at this coefficient is 2. Look at this coefficient is 5. So to make the both coefficient as a 10, I'm going to be multiply this by 5 and multiply this by 2. So what is going to be happen? So 35x minus 10y and 5 times 4 22 remaining, 5 times 3 15, 15 plus 2 is 17 and multiply by 2 is 6x plus 10y minus 6. And now we can say this is my third equation and this is my fourth equation. Now we can do add the third equation together with fourth equation. These two cancels out because minus 10y plus 10y cancels out. 35 plus 6 is 41x equal 170 minus 6 is 164 and x equal 164 divide by 41 and this is 4. So you get the answer x equal 4 and you can sub in any equations. So sub x equal 4 in the first equation, which is 7 times 4 minus 2y equal 34. 28 minus 2y equal 34. Minus 2y equal 34 minus 28. So minus 2y equal 6. Y equal 6 divide by minus 2. So I think like I'm writing behind me, just you can't see properly. So y equal minus 3 is the correct answer. So x equal 4, y equal minus 4. Let me quickly show you how to do the same question in a calculator, right? In the calculator, there is a button option. In my calculator, it shows the number 1 is simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation 2 variable or 3 variable. That is my problem. So I'm just going to go again. 5. I think it is A, B, C first. Right. A is what? 7. B is minus 2. And C is 34. And the next equation, A is 3. B is 5. And minus 3. It's very easy. If you know how to play with the calculator, you get the answer x equal 4. See that one? So y equal minus 3. Only problem, you won't be getting full marks if you are using the calculator, but it's always good if you have a spare time and use the calculator to check the answer, it is correct. But before that, from your calculator, knowing where is the function of the simultaneous equation, polynomial function and quadratic solution and everything. So there's a button there. You need to know how to use the calculator, right? So that is the end of the session. Before you go, I must say next Friday there won't be no streaming session because in UK there is a long bank holiday weekend. So the coming Monday is going to be a long weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we all having a long weekend. So there will be no streaming session on Friday. But instead, that Friday session I'm going to be cover on Monday evening. Right, so you will be having a GCSE streaming session on Monday 9:30 to 10:30. So Monday 9:30 to 10:30, it's going to be the streaming session. We will continue from the question number 26. Having said that, there is no algebraic sessions. We are going to be continue with a different topic, but the question number is going to be continue from 26. Have a good night and I'll see you on Monday. Bye now.